Alright, here we have our beautiful 1978 Ford F-250 all original Survivor. This is all original paint and body, completely rust free. It's a single family owner with just two owners. The father passed it down to his son, and that's where I picked it up, and he just basically used it for dump hauls and stuff like that, and just for cruising around. It's got the beautiful like metallic copper with the tan center and then the tan roof. I believe it's got just the odometer, I think it's just over 118,000 original miles. Oh, 113,000 original miles. And he said those are the original miles, and I believe it by just the condition of the brake pedal. And I mean, the carpet's a little sun-dyed, but to find it in this original condition is usually impossible to find. Usually the carpet's just tore up. And there is some receipts for it for tires. In 2000 it had just 99,000 miles, and then 2007 it had a radiator redone, and I think it had just about 108,000 miles. So I'll go over the body here for you. This is original paint, and it's a metallic color, so in some areas where it's got oxidized a little bit more, it does look it's hard to describe, but in some areas it does look a little darker, like for example in the toolbox here. It does look a little dark. You know, it's never had an accident. It's got the factory toolbox, no rust anywhere. It still locks. And that's what's crazy about this thing is everything still works. All the under hood light, all the dome lights, everything on the inside works. All the gauges, and I'll show you that stuff. It does have, you know, your expected little chips here and there. And I'll go through the body, but it still has a lot of shine in the paint. And the chrome is still really nice and deep, like a mirror, instead of being you know, real oxidized out. There's no dents in the whole body. You got little scrapes there from, you know, 34 years, you know, plus worth of use. Has all original books and manuals. You can see even between the cab and body is beautiful condition. And there's not a dent or a ding on this entire body. I mean, even you look all across the bed rails, it's in nice shape. I mean, you got your chips, you got your, you know, expect that stuff, but the paint is still shiny. The chrome and trim. I mean, usually this stuff is just all oxidized out, and you'll see along here it's still got a nice reflective look. The bed isn't all bowed in. You know, it's got we got some floor mats for it, but we wanted to take them out so you can see the condition of the carpet. I mean, even you look at the side of the tailgate there, it's not all dented out. It's still got, it was originally bought in Grant Pass, Oregon. It still has its original dealer plates on it after all these decades of use, which is amazing, because that's usually the first thing to come off of a vehicle when it's bought. It's got some chrome wheels with some it's kind of stock size 16.5 inch tires, all some all-terrains, and you can still see the original paint in the wheel wells, you know, where they had the undercoating. Take you inside. There's absolutely no door sag on this at all. I mean, I'll pull up as hard as I can and it just does not move. The door hinges are solid as can be. Nice shiny paint even in the door jambs and in the hinges. And this is the first year when they started doing the Lariat. Like, this isn't an official Highboy, but a lot of people just refer to this body style Ford as a Highboy. As you can see, it's the dome light works, and I got the cover. And the Lariat comes with the kind of the deluxe headliner, which is in perfect shape, kind of the deluxe visors. You click that on. Well, that one not working, but inside the glove box, paint job's still nice. Usually the light comes on if it, well, there we go. So that's working. You still got your original owner's manuals, original check off the towing guide sheet. The cargo light works on the outside. It's a non-smoker, but this does work if you want to plug your, you know, like an iPod in or cell phone. It's got the original keys. It's got a couple sets of keys with it, but you can look how they've got the original keys on it. It's nice and just smoothed out from use. I mean, the carpet's in great condition. The seat's got a little bit of wear. This is the Lariat seat, and you'll see on the driver's side it's got some wear too. But you know, even, you know, along the wing windows are nice and tight. I mean, there's no gap at all. This goes down nice and smooth. There's just no hiccups, no effort on that at all. If you look at the seals, they're still nice and black. nice and thick. I mean, some new ones would be nice, but these ones are still in great shape. Show you the back of the seat. That's all still really good condition. I mean, this is kind of a incredible find for as old as it is. I mean, that door just shuts perfect. Nice and solid. It's a really good looking truck. You know, I've only been able to find, I just sold a blue one a little while ago, and then I was able to hunt this one down. And I always like having one of these around. Both doors just look like this. It's beautiful shape. They're missing the bottom pieces, which, you know, over time the vinyl just flexes out and they go away. But you can see nice and solid. I mean, usually these things are blowing wind. I mean, you can see it's just, it's not, you know, flapping in the wind like a lot of these. And again, the window goes down nice and easy. You know, with having the low miles that it does, you know, it's hard to, you know, somebody can state the low miles whatever they want, but when you see the condition of how the windows roll, the condition of the foot pedals, the condition of the dash, it's just got one small hair crack in here. The carpet still being all nice and intact. And we'll go ahead and fire it up for you. It always fires up if it's been sitting a while. You know, you pump it a couple times and it fires right up. Just like that. And it's cold, you know. It's not warm at all by any means. I haven't been driving around. Gas gauge works, and I'll show more of that. It's got that factory option lock, and this is a fully loaded 78 F250. I mean, you can't get much more load than this. And this is the wear I was talking about. There's like some type of vinyl tape on here. You can obviously feel there's a little bit of breakdown. And you can see a little bit of breakdown there, but you know, honestly, it doesn't take away from the truck at all for me. And we will do another video. Might get a little tricky. But you can see the hood light even still works. You know, the old man put a custom air cleaner on it, and I got the factory one. I mean, he kept everything Ford does original. Blower motor works, blows nice and warm. Got a new battery. I mean, even along here, look how nice that paint is. There's no chipping, no rust. I mean, this is 100% all factory paint. You can see none of the bolts have been messed with. You can still read the decals nice and clear. There's no exhaust leaks. You know, the radiator has been replaced. It's got a fresh oil change. Still got the factory jack. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you. You still got the dealing mark on the original assembly dealer marks on the hood. There's a couple spots, you know, still on the core support. Some marks there. And these things are just really hard to find, you know, after the years. These trucks just get, you know, it's an old F250, they just get used and abused. You can see the dome light works on both sides. It's hard to find these things. And I'll click on the cargo light. And you can see that's working. That's definitely cool. Well, I think that's pretty much it. I mean, you can see the cab corners. You know, you have your little rock chips and little scratches here and there, like is expected. You know, you're missing your Larry Dimble emblem, but these aren't all bashed in. No wheel well rust. I mean, it's just clean condition. You know, tailgate opens with ease, no rust at all. Got the floor mats there for you. You know, it's just kind of it's just a killer clean old truck that was well taken care of. Oh, it is. Yeah, I guess this blew off when he was driving at some point. But you can pretty much find those anywhere you want to. I'll also show you how this door shuts. I mean, you pop it, just pops right open. Gives that nice solid sound. No door hinge issues. Alright everybody, good luck. This is their 78 Ford 4x4. All original paint, Survivor, complete rust-free Northwest truck with just 113,000 original miles.